this is a tutorial about the Mr. Freeze costume. Mr. Freeze from the Batman comics and movies for either a Halloween costume or for cosplay convention. So the costume started out, first of all, there are a couple of ways to go about the base. The original plan was to wear a base, so something like a gray or a blue or silver base, such as long johns, long sleeve t-shirt, a long sleeve, something like that. Here's more examples of a base. And to spray paint either football equipment or hockey equipment silver. So if you have a son or a brother or someone that has that, that's a good suggestion. But I did not come across that, so what we did is we bought this costume, which came from wholesalehalloweencostumes.com, and it says Star Wars in there. This is actually a Star Wars character costume from one of the new movies. I think it's called Star Wars Jenga or Jumbo, something to that effect. And it's basically a blue base with the silver padding on it already. We'll show you a better shot of it. There was silver sections already on it. So this is what we used for the base, and then things got added to it. Now this light that you see going on is a light that you purchased to put inside your closet. So I keep these in my closet, and it goes on. It's a motion sensor. So it got screwed on and then with silicone added to the back so that the screws weren't poking him in the chest while he was wearing it. And this light going on really makes a big difference to have part of your costume illuminated. Arnold Schwarzenegger was illuminated from top to bottom in the movie. So this is out for a reason. This is blue cellophane, which was used quite a bit in the accessories. So are we going to start with the gun or with the oxygen tank?
The gun.
Oh, with the gun. Okay. So the gun is an integral part of the costume. So rather than make a gun from scratch, this is a toy gun. This section of the gun is a toy that I believe we bought on eBay. And it originally came in black or camouflage, I believe, so it would be like a soldier gun. And this was spray painted silver, actually a steel color. Here's the spray paint, metallic paint and primer, dark steel. So this is the spray paint that we used to spray paint all of the accessories with. So this was spray painted. You have to mask off the rotating areas or the moving areas so that they don't get, gummed up. This does illuminate to some degree. So over here, this is an extension of a water bottle. This is a water bottle that I just had in the refrigerator. I peeled the label off, and then I think what he did was take some silver marker, some of the blue cellophane to add blue, and I thought that it was going to rotate around, but it doesn't rotate around. I think it just moves back and forth. So depending on the gun you buy, it may or may not do something. This makes noise, so I don't want to fire it because then you won't be able to hear me. And it came with a little strap, which is coming loose right now. So the gun was actually pretty easy. You can decide how much time you want to spend with the extension, but it's a lot easier than making a gun from scratch. Just purchase a toy gun and elongate it with either a clear tube or a simple water bottle is plenty. So the oxygen tank, actually it's like a freeze tank that Mr. Freeze wears on his back so that he can remain in a frozen state. And there's a light. This is a light that you buy, that you use for display. I think you're supposed to put a piece of crystal here and it illuminates the display. This is an empty pretzel box. This is the lid to the pretzel box, which just happened to be blue. So the label was washed off, peeled off. This hose was black, and we spray painted this with the same silver spray paint that was used for all the accessories. This was the hose, I think, that was used for to install the sump pump in my house, actually, so it was convenient that it was laying around. Now these straps are to put it around your shoulders. So you're essentially wearing it like a backpack, and then this goes over your neck and hangs in front of your chest. This aluminum that you see here is called, I think, aluminum flashing tape. It's used in either plumbing industry or carpentry, air conditioning. So again, I had that in the house, and I was just basically trying to dig up anything I could find in the house that was blue or silver or clear. The tubes got attached with fittings, which I believe he had to cut holes and glue them in. But it worked out. Once you cover this with the blue cellophane, it glows very, very nicely, and it matches with the gun. Okay, so what else? So the purchased costume came with the belt, and the belt was brown in color. So we spray painted the belt with the same steel colored spray paint. Okay, this little pouch here was added so that you have a place to keep your wallet and your keys and stuff, being that the costume doesn't have any pockets, or you could wear a fanny pack, which is, I believe, what we wound up doing. We spray painted a pair of sneakers. You can spray paint whatever footwear you choose to wear for the evening in silver with the same spray paint. Okay, so the gloves, these are just purchased work gloves that were suede, and they were also spray painted with the same silver spray paint. These are welding goggles, which he had already, and we really didn't have to do much to the goggles, just replace the elastic, which had since disappeared. So welding goggles are good to go. Now, an important part of the costume is painting your face silver. So for that, we chose Mahron, M-A-H-R-O-N, silver powder paint, which you mix with water, and this will look really fantastic. This came from Narcostico Costume Company. And also, you can buy silver paint to spray paint your hair, or you can paint your hair with this. If you want to be more unique, you might want to shave your head down, or at least cut your hair extremely, extremely short. Or if you want to shave your head, you can shave your head off altogether. This works good on your skin, and to some degree also on your hair. It's pretty decent on. If your hair is short, very short, this will work on your hair as well. So he was wearing the gloves all night, but just in case the gloves had to come off for whatever reason, we painted his nails silver. My nails are still painted green from the Poison Ivy costume that I wore along with him. Okay, I think that's everything. I'm going to pass you over to the wearer of the costume.
Okay, I think that Dina got everything covered, and it was a great night, and we actually won first prize, and
It's on pause.
no, it's not. I didn't pause it. I just anyway. Dina thought it was on pause. It's not on pause. I just wanted to talk about this gun a little bit more. With this gun, what I did here was I wanted to make it look like there was metal ribbing inside the bottle. I wanted it not to look like a bottle, and it really did come out great. And what I did was I masked off the ribs that you see inside the gun, and then I spray painted it and then peeled off the masking. So it actually looks pretty good. It looks like there's metal inside behind the blue cellophane cover that's there. So with that and the aluminum duct tape, this gun really, this was the hit of the night, to say the least. And this gun I swung over my shoulder, and every time it swung, it turned the light on my chest on. And in addition, we also had to pin. There's little tabs on the end of the gun. On the end of the outfit, I want to show you. And these go over the sneakers, and we secured these to the top of the last lace of the sneaker, so it looked like one big boot, you know. And it was great. And you know, we were able to dance and everything and move about in the costume, and we had a wonderful, wonderful time. And we did look online, and we didn't see too many Mr. Freeze costume tutorials, so hopefully this is going to help you out. It was not a tough costume, and it was a lot of fun to make. You have a great night. Thank you.